Thanks for joining us. 1031 exchanges or tax-deferred sales is another way to put it. Well, who qualifies? What is it? Let me explain that now. Sometimes I'll have someone who's owned the home for a while and they have a lot of equity and they're concerned about what taxes will they pay when they sell their home. Maybe they want to retire, move from New York to Florida, and live a different lifestyle. Well, 1031 exchanges only apply to investment property. So if you're selling your primary residence, right now there is a capital gains exception for $250,000 or $500,000 if you're married, if you've lived in the property 2 out of the last 5 years. So it's been your primary residence. You've not used it for investment purposes. If you have, there is a formula for a part exclusion. But if you lived in your property as your primary residence for 2 out of the last 5 years, if you're single, you get a $250,000 exemption. If you're married, $500,000. It could be one owner that's married, you still get a $500,000 exemption. Or it could be 3 owners. Each of them could be married and each get a $500,000 exemption. Same thing for single. If you own it with your brother and you guys are single, well, you get a $250,000, brother gets a $250,000 of that profit that is exempt from capital gains. But you cannot do a 1031 exchange. A 1031 exchange only applies to investment property. So with my most common situation is a multifamily. Well, if you live in a 2-family, part is investment, part is your primary residence. What I said before applies to the primary. The part that is your rental property is your investment property. The proceeds from, in this case, 50% of your sale would have to go right to an exchange company or an intermediary that was going to hold your money in escrow. From then, once you close, you have 45 days to identify a potential property to purchase. Now, this identification can be more than one. It could be several different potential properties because you may not know which one you're going to get approved on the offer. And within 180 days, and this is a finite timeline, you're going to have to close on that property. Very important when you're working with an attorney and you know that time period it's a 180-day period. You might want to make your contract, your purchase contingent on closing within 60 to 90 days. Because if the seller has any title issues and it's going to bring you past that 180-day period, you're going to unfortunately be forced to close if you didn't carve a way out of it. And the purpose of the 1031 would have died with that property. So again, folks, any questions, give me a call. 1031 exchanges are only for investment property. I get this a lot. You can sell your property and buy 2 other investment properties. You can buy 1 other. It's a like kind exchange, and it's been determined pretty much any investment property is going to fit that bill. Thanks again. Give me a call if any questions. Hope you're enjoying the videos that you've watched today. They're not meant to be a substitution for speaking with your legal professional, but just an educational tool. Thank you.